Hey y'all, Kentucky Farmer here, and welcome back to the 11th episode in this Pleasant Valley 17 FS17 Let's Play series. In the last episode in this series, we finished up, I did a little review of the logging stuff, and then made some fertilizer. And so I fast forward to the next day. As you can see, it's a little bit after 8, and I got just under $76,000 in the bank. We have hit the next growth cycle. So I need to go out and seed probably 2 more fields, and so, you know, I've got this cluster of fields up here is ready to be planted along with these down here. So I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is probably plant, so I need like wheat or barley. I'll go with barley because it yields a little bit higher, and then I think I need corn. I only got, I don't have a whole lot of corn. So I need barley and corn. And so looking at this map here, thinking I'll put barley on 5 and then corn on 13, I guess. So of course to do the corn, I'll have to cultivate first. The barley, I can just use the 3-in-1 over here. So I'm gonna get that started since that's the biggest field, and it's gonna take a little bit with this. There we go. And I'm gonna go ahead and top off my seed, fertilizer, and fuel before I head up there. Alright, all filled up, and I'm just going to head on up to field 5. And I think I'm going to go ahead and use course play for this. Put it in fieldwork mode. Field 5, starting in the southwest, heading east. Generate that. And we'll go fertilize and seed, first waypoint. Get lined up a little bit better here. There we go. And drive course. Whoop. Let's go ahead and stop that driver. So go a lot better. So go a lot better if I selected what I want to plant, instead of just replanting oilseed radish. There we go. Alright, I can just say nearest waypoint and drive course. There we go. Alright, now I gotta get a cultivator. Alright, so I got the T8, and I'm gonna come over here and grab my cultivator. And I will just head on up to field 13. Alright, and because of the angle of the field, once again I'm going to use course play for this. And we'll set this up to field 13, 12 meters, starting in the northwest, heading east, generate that. And fieldwork mode, first waypoint, drive course. Alright, looking good. So the next thing I will need is the seeder for this. Now, I kind of want to check something. I don't remember if this tractor is actually big enough to pull this seeder. So we got 270 horsepower. And this only needs 180. Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and leave the arms over here. I don't really need to take those with me. And might as well fuel up while I'm here. Alright, looks like we'll need to top this off too. Although, that field's smaller, so it's probably got enough to handle it, but we'll just make sure here. Alright, there's the seed. And the fertilizer. Alright, so I'll just take this up to field 13. So I'm a little concerned about that cultivator missing parts on this angle. So I think what I might do is wait for it to come back up here, and then I'll stop the driver, but I'll leave the course. Cultivate one row along the end, and then resume the driver on the course, and then I can start my seeder after that, because you know, it'll keep going back and forth, and once I get this little end cleaned up, I won't have to worry about the seeder running into a patch that still needed to be cultivated. So I'll just wait for that to come down here. Alright, so we'll just do one quick pass here and then send this thing back on its way. Alright, perfect. Then we just want to head down this row here, over the cultivator, get a little ways down, nearest waypoint, drive course. Alright, now I can jump back over the Puma. Alright, and we'll use courseplay to do this as well. Fertilizing seed mode on field 13. 8.8, huh? Alright. Starting in the northwest, heading east. First waypoint, drive course. Alright. Alright, so these are looking pretty good. I think the next thing I'm going to do is grab the semi and we'll go check on our fertilizer production. Alright, and I forgot, you know, when I got the semi over here, at the end of the last episode, this was parked at the main farm, but while I was fast forwarding, the sheep actually ran out of room for wool, so I had to run over here and move the wool, so it's loaded up on the semi now, or on the trailer. So I'm just going to drive this on over to the fertilizer production facility. Alright, so it looks like we've still got a little bit of slurry and a little bit of silt. And we are not running because we're completely full of fertilizer. Awesome. 60,000 liters. So we can grab the truck and take that over to the liquid fertilizer production facility. Alright, there we got it. 47,000 liters. And I apparently can't make a sharp enough turn to get out of here. Alright, it's easy enough to fix. There we go. So all I should have to do here is back up to this little bunker and dump the fertilizer. So our water is only 50% full. So one tanker filled it halfway, so I need to go get another tanker of water. And our fertilizer is only 78% full. So I bet if I went and got the rest of what was over there, that would fill it up all the way. So I'm going to go ahead and take this back to the fertilizer production, and we'll leave it there. Alright, so when both of those are running, the next thing I wanted to do is actually scoop all this up and put it in. More over here than I thought. I was expecting this to be like 1 or 2 buckets. Alright. Got all the silt put back in there. Looks like our T8 has finished, so I'll go ahead and grab that. Looks good. I'm gonna take this back over to the farm. Alright, let's head back over to the fertilizer production facility. Alright, so this is running and still pumping out fertilizer. Next thing we're going to need over here is more digestate. So I think what I'm going to do is we'll take the rest of the fertilizer over to the liquid fertilizer production facility, and then I will grab the tanker that's over there and come get another load of water and take that over there, and then I'll grab I'll send the tanker then on the route to go get another load of the digestate and bring it over here. And then these facilities should be good to run for basically the rest of the day. Oh, that's not good. 249 liters. It's alright. We'll just leave that there. And I'll grab this tanker. And we'll go get another load of water. Whoa, that is a steep hill right there. Let's try doing this over here. Yeah, this looks much more manageable. Alright, now we can head back over to the liquid fertilizer production facility. And I think from here, rather than trying to climb that hill, I can actually take this road. And then it's basically like straight through the woods here. And up this hill. There it is. Alright, there we go. Alright, so this is good to go. We're full up on all of our inputs. Now it just has to produce. This tanker's empty, so I can get this tanker over here close enough that I can start it on the refill route to go get another load of digestate for the main fertilizer production facility. Again, I'm not terribly sure why I'm refilling it, because I've got tons of fertilizer and seed. I don't really need more. but I think if I get this thing so that it's basically full, then I'll just let it sit, and then whatever I need next I'll be able to more quickly produce. So we just want to pick, let's see here, BGA to FERT production, and we're gonna put it in liquid transport, nearest waypoint, drive course. No. Let's do this. Show me all the waypoints. Yeah, I don't know what you're doing, because the nearest waypoint was this one here, which should send me in that direction. Drive course. Thank you. Alright, let's go check out our Fent. All out of seed. Alright. We'll stop this driver, and I'll head over back to the farm and refill the seed. Seems odd that it would still have 79% fertilizer and be completely out of seed. Alright, there's that. Might as well get a little bit of this while we're here. Perfect. And let's head back up to the field. Now, in theory, I could have set up a course play refill course, and this would come down and refill itself when it needed, but I'm a little too lazy for that, so I'll probably have to do this like one more time, I think. I don't know, looks like it's got a lot of that field done. That might be good. Alright, and we should be able to say current waypoint and drive course. Let's go check on our other seeder. Looks like it's almost done. Oh yeah, we got maybe one more pass left. Looks like we're gonna need one more pass. Let's see how our semi's doing. Alright, semi's filling up. That's kind of funny. It's taking so long to refill the tanker that Courseplay shut the engine off to save gas. Alright, so it looks like the Puma's done. Stop driver, clear the course. That looks pretty good. I mean, it looks like Courseplay is actually doing a pretty decent job handling that angle at the edge of the field. I can see like two little spots, and it's not really worth fixing. Looks good. Take this back down, wash it, and put it away. Alright, looks like our semi is ready to get unloaded. And I'm probably just gonna leave this here, I think, so I'll head back over to the farm. So, for the next thing, I'm gonna grab the T8 here, and I gotta head up to the pig area and grab a dolly. And now that I got this, I'm gonna head back over to the main farm. Alright, so here's my thought. It's been a couple days since we filled the Moonshine area. There's probably some Moonshine up there that I can take and sell. I need to load them on a flatbed in order to take them to sell them. And this is currently set up as a tipper, but I can re-customize this and change it to curtain side for free. And then now I can take this, and since the semi has such a hard time getting up there, if I pull it up there with a tractor and a dolly, it should be a little more maneuverable heading up those steep hills. So let's give it a try. Plus, by putting it in a semi-trailer, we can hide it from the law, where if we have it just in the back of our normal flatbed trailer, they can see the Moonshine. Can't have that. Don't really know why I'm going this way, but that's alright. This is a test. See, this seems to pull it up this hill just fine. Alright, here's the big test. Can this thing pull this up the hill? Oh boy. Hey, not so bad. Not too bad. Alright, well, so far so good. That's really odd. I don't know why my help menu isn't working. Well, I guess what I can do is just leave this trailer up here and come back with the semi. I don't know what else to do. I don't know why the help menu's not coming up. I don't know if it's a mod conflict or some sort of error or what. And I don't necessarily want to take this back yet either, because if the semi can't make it up or down that hill, I'm going to need this. So I guess I can grab my semi from... Well, actually the one at the logging area is right over there, so I'll get that semi. Yeah, this one. Which, this is a UAL flatbed, so in a pinch I could use this one. And I might even be able to do the same trick. Try hauling the UAL with this dolly, because then it will put an extra flex joint in there, which might allow my truck to get enough traction to make it up that hill. Alright, so let's take this over there too, and we'll see if we can get one of these to work. I think it's this way. Yeah, it's further up here. Yeah, so this UAL script seems to be working on here. Did I turn the right turn? Yeah, I did, okay. So let's see if we can get up the hill with this. Oh, no problem at all. Looks like that's the key. Using the dolly actually gives it an extra flex joint, so it's easier for it to make those turns on a hill. So let's see if when I hook up to this with a semi, if I'm able to get the help menu to come up. Wow. So it's got some issues. I wonder if it's because I customized it. And maybe it needs to, maybe I have to like save and reload the game or something. Alright, well anyways, I got this trailer up here. Let's live dangerously and haul our moonshine in the open on this flatbed trailer here. If this works, this will be a better solution anyways, because it's closer to the it's closer to this facility, since I'm leaving this at the sawmill. So we want to do pallets and put it in work position, and there we go. And then I should be able to, let's see here, if I can unload center and then fasten the belts. There we go. Now they exist as actual pallets of goods, which makes the trailer a little bit heavier and tippier. But that's okay. The truck weighs enough, it should keep it from flipping, I think. Maybe. Wonder how much money this is worth. Whoa, don't flip over. Don't flip over. Thank you. Alright. We'll stay off the main roads. I'll haul this through the woods. That should keep us safe, right? Oh, coming in hot. Oh no. Oh, that's a shame. Alright, well, that will right the truck, and then I should probably just use the truck to push this back over. Let's give that a go, huh? Ooh, maybe not. Might have a hard time flipping it that way because it's going uphill. I think if I bring it around so the wheels are pointing downhill, I might be able to get it to flip. go. Come on, buddy. I guess I do have a wheel loader over at the lumber yard. Alright. Forks should be fine for this. Oh wow, look at all my board pallets. Holy cow. Maybe I can go sell some of those too. Alright, we gotta take this over and rescue our trailer, which I think is pretty much on the other side of this hill here. Yep, there we are. Wow! This weighs a ton. Really? Alright. Let's bring this in. Nice, and actually, let's do the exact opposite. Let's come in higher. Like here. Yeah, there we go. Stop, stop. Don't keep flipping. Thank you. Alright. We'll just leave that there for now. Hopefully I won't flip this too many more times between here and the sail point. Up the hill. No, 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 no. Whoa. Yes. Alright, we're almost there. Alright, so in theory, all I have to do is pull into here. And look at our money start to climb. Oh yeah. This is gonna be a fair chunk of change here. I didn't even look to see what the market price was before I started selling it. There you go, $14,863 per ton of moonshine. So that's, you know, just under $15 per liter, which is probably OP. Probably jacked that up too high, but honestly, $15 for a liter of moonshine isn't that bad, right? Like, it's not that bad. Nice. $334,000. Yeah, that was probably a little much. But it's moonshine, come on. Alright, so this guy I can take back over to the lumber yard and go get my front loader, and I'll try and get a couple board pallets on here, and we'll try selling those to see how much they're worth. Oh wow. Got quite a few over there, and this must be full then at 250,000 because it's not running anymore. That's a lot of wood chips. Alright, let's head on up the hill here. So I want to pull the dolly out of here and just go back to pulling the trailer regular. Since for this part we can do this on all the roads. And we'll get backed up a little bit closer here. There we go. And now I'll go get my front loader. There we go. And take this back over to the sawmill. So last time the way I loaded this, I was really only able to fit 2 pallets. And I haven't tried it. I'm not even gonna bother, but As far as I know, the UAL scripts have issues with these. I mean, well, what the heck? Let's give it a shot. Because I think what happens is they're loaded as pallets, because that's the only type, right? And they're obviously much larger than pallets, so I think it gives it some problems when we try and do this. Alright, so we're gonna do pallets and put it in work position. Yeah. I don't want to get the partial. There we go. So that's kind of what I was afraid of. It kind of like, you can see the pallets themselves that the boards are sitting on are loaded correctly, but now the boards are all kind of like glitching inside of each other because they weren't meant to be loaded like this. So now what I'm worried about is if I do, if I actually unload them center, yeah, they're gonna just explode. But I don't know. I might be able to load them actually a little bit easier now. Well, except for this one that flipped over. Great. There we go. Oh, nope, nope, not quite. There we go. And I probably did not leave myself enough room to work on this side. Plus these are at an angle, which does not help. Since I can't really angle my forks. Let's see here, if I get under this, I might be able to lift it. Take the angle off. Yep. Works in theory. Oh, not the whole trailer. There we go. That's good enough. No, no, no. No, no, no. Stay there. That may do it. No! This isn't going well. Oh no! Oh, that's not good. I just turned my board pallets into fuel for the stupid sawmill to run. Ah, that's unfortunate. Alright, let's move this guy a little further away from that trigger. And this is why we don't use the UAL scripts with board pallets. I better not get too close to that trigger either. Ugh, come on. Alright, there we go. Let's get this guy straightened out, and then I can push it forward by pushing the back pallet, probably. There we go. Whoa. Alright. And of course now I'm too close to this pile of wood to get over here. That works. straighten this one out a little. Oh, of course. Pro tip. I'm happy with those two, so let's put a belt on them. I don't think I actually have that by the... Whoops. Yeah, I do not have that by the pallet. I just magically stabbed the wood, I think. And now it won't come off. Awesome. Get off my forks. Thank you. There we go. No, 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 no. Don't knock that other one off. Thank you. I wish I could just push that over a little bit. And I guess I can try and carefully nudge this here. That works for me. And I can't believe that pallet of boards got turned into stupid wood chips. So I got too close to the trigger. Thank you. No, come on. Let's do it this way. Ugh. Good enough. This is kind of how I was thinking about loading it originally, was just bringing all the pallets and like setting them on the back and then just kind of pushing them forward with each pallet that I added. But I'm not too sure if the straps work when they hang over the side of the trailer that much. Give it a shot here. I mean, I guess I could always just hop in here and fasten them all and see what that looks like. Oh yeah, that works. That works fine. Alright. So I got room up at the pallet production facility for more board pallets, but I already dropped 2 off up there, and I really don't need pallets for that much other than the compost. So I think I'm just gonna sell these. And I'm pretty sure, I'm like 70% sure that I just sell these over at the same place where I sold the Moonshine. All right. Are you kidding me? $3,722. I don't really see a board pallet icon. There's this, which I think that's just the pallet icon. Maybe I'm wrong. But seriously, 3,722. That's like 2 logs. That's ridiculous. Alright, well that makes up for my moonshine. I was expecting that to be worth a lot more than that. How is it that you spend all that time and work cutting all the logs up into boards, and all those board pallets combined aren't even worth 2 logs? Yeah. Alright. So I guess I won't be selling any more of those. Which makes me want to do something completely different with all this wood that I have up here. I mean, obviously I'll use it to produce pallets so that I can use the pallets over the greenhouses, but what else am I going to do with all this? That's ridiculous. Alright. Well, we'll just park this over here. And it doesn't appear to be running anymore, and I'm not too sure why. It's got fuel. It's got a pile of logs over there. Yep, 100% full of fuel. Wait, no, that's wood chip as output. Fuel is 38% and logs is 99%. Why you no work? Alright. Well. I guess I'll move some wood chips over. Oh, is that why it stopped working? Because my wood chip output is full? I bet that's what it is. Alright. Whoa. That's fixable. Uh-oh. Alright, so input's full. Looks like we're just gonna sprinkle wood chips on the ground now. Okay. So that answers our question from the last episode. Apparently there is a net positive gain in wood chips from this facility. So once you fill up your fuel the first time, it will continue to produce enough wood chips to keep the fuel full, and apparently, and then some. Because I don't think I actually ever filled the input. And there we go, it started up. Okay. So yeah, if the output is full, it will stop producing logs. Alright. Put this over here. Looks good. Still got quite a few logs sitting over here on the pad. I was kind of expecting it would have taken more of these by now. Just seeing if like I have to like leave the trigger and bring them back in or something, or if it will. Yeah, I don't know. It must be taking them. Let's run in there and look at the info screen again. Yeah, logs 98% full. Fuel 99% full, wood chips 0, board pallets 43. Okay. Yeah, so we're probably good then. I mean, other than making board pallets to go make actual pallets, this place is pretty worthless. I wonder if there's anywhere that's like paying good price for wood chips. Browns is paying 170, 144, 141, 117. Yeah. And again, it's a little odd because there's no icon for board pallets. Unless it's this. Which I don't think that is it. I think that's pallets. Let's go check the pallet production facility and see what it's looking like. I think I'm gonna take the front loader because I want to actually pick up if there's like some pallets that have been produced. I want to actually pick them up because then I'll get the icon for them. So it looks like we do have some pallets here. Yeah, that's the pallet icon. Okay. Got pallets of pallets. Awesome. Alright, well, I think I'm going to wrap up this episode here. I've got 2 hours recorded at this point, so I got a little bit of editing and such to do to get this uploaded for tomorrow. A little frustrating that the pallets, the board pallets are pretty much worthless. And I probably have the Moonshine dialed up a little bit too much. But I think had I have left it where it was in the stock map, it also would have been pretty much worthless. So, given the amount of work it takes to produce it, and the cost of the materials that go into it, just like the board pallets, like the amount of wood that went into those board pallets and the amount of work it took to make them wasn't worth the $3,000 that I got out of it. So, you know, it's probably a danger of playing on a beta map. They probably haven't balanced the economy on some of this stuff. So, but, yep, we got, made a little bit of money. Got a couple more fields planted, so we'll pick this up in the next episode. Not too sure what I'll do. Maybe go check on our livestock or something, but because I really don't have too much else to do until the next growth cycle. So, but anywho, hopefully you enjoyed this episode. If you did, would you please give it a thumbs up? That helps a lot. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe for more farming simulator videos. I'm Kentucky Farmer. Thanks for watching.